Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes because yes means positivity.
Wow. Noble People's International. Now you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV. I did Noble People's International. Now you be Baba. Pastor Lálẹ́rẹ̀ mi, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ Olúwa. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọmọ ìjọ CAC Mount Zion International UK. Ẹ kú ìtọ́jú Adéyàgá. Bàbá mi pàtàkì, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣì ń bọ̀ tó bá dọ́jọ́ wájú. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye. Primate E.T. Ìkókà, ń gbádùn ẹ̀jú. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọmọ ìjọ Holy Pentecostal Church of Christ Aládùúrà ní Calford, London ló gbé ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ẹ bá mi tọ́jú Yétúndé má jẹ́ kòkè ṣọlá tí ń jẹ́ màmá òkìkí. Bàbá àdúpẹ́ o, bàbá àdúpẹ́ o, bàbá àdúpẹ́ o lórí Adéyàgá. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye. Noble People's International, na you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, àìdè lóye.
Our viewers at home, how's your day been? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday so far. My name is Yetunde Oluyinka Okeshola, your presenter for your program Women of Valor. Sorry, last week program wasn't a very interactive one, but today I'm here again to read your comments and to, reply to all of your comments and questions that you might have or that you might have posted online. You can join me on Noble People International Magazine on Facebook or on YouTube. We are live also on our website, which is www.noblepeoplemedia.org. You will be able to watch this program live on these three platforms. Please share, and continue to share, and continue to show us your love and thumbs up and likes, and God will bless you as you do so. Please invite your family and friends, ladies of all culture and race, and different ethnicity, religious background. As I always say, this is not just about a particular religion program. It's a program that is relating to all women. As long as you can identify yourself as a woman, a lady, a young lady, even a young girl becoming a lady, this program is for you. It is also for our men as well, our daddies at home, our uncles, our brothers, our husbands, our partners, for you to, watch this program, because as I always, say, it might be useful for you at some point, even to counsel or encourage your wife or your partner or your sister or even your daughter. So, and there will always be one or two things as men that you might learn from this program as well. So please continue to share and invite your friends and family to join us and to participate as fully as possible. Before I start, I would like to appreciate all of our viewers on Noble People Television generally for joining us on all our program, because without you we cannot do it. We can continue to run a program from morning till night, Monday to Sunday, without your participation and your contribution and your love and your encouragement. We will not be able to push further. And so therefore, on behalf of our big boss here, Mr. Adebayo Adeaga, my very self, and all Noble People crew, I'm saying thank you all very much. You all very much appreciated. Just before we start today's program as well, I would like to let us know about the Noble People International Magazine event coming up on the 18th of this month. Is a Valentine thing, is a Valentine dance with Ayaba Esther George, our one and only Ayonfe Olori of Noble. This is going to take place on the 18th of February 2018 at the Empire Lounge, 777 Old Kent Road. It's just opposite Toys R Us. And the program will be starting on the program, it says 2 p.m. from Red Carpet Paparazzi. The program, real event, will start from 3 p.m. So we invite you all, our lovers, our brothers, our sisters, our friends and families, all our fans that are across UK wide. We want you to please honor this occasion. Ayaba will also be launching a video of one of our recent album that is Songs of Solomon. It's a loving song. It's a very it's a good song. I have been opportune to watch a little bit of clip of the video, and it is fantastic. I can't wait to watch the whole video. And so we invite all of you to come and dance. Come with your lovers, come with your husband, come with your wives, come with your friends. It's not just only a gathering of lovers, as in love partners or husband and wife. It's for everybody. As the Noble Police announced the other day, that if you come, if you're single, you might find a lover on the day. It's a day to celebrate love. So please come, whether you're single, married, or or you're engaged, or please come. You're all cordially invited. There is no entrance fee to pay. There's no gate fee. Food is free. Everything is free. Come and celebrate with us the Valentine Day, and come to join Ayaba Noble People crew to launch this video that Ayaba Esther George is launching. Please continue to share the program for today. It is a very important topic that we're discussing today, and that is joint account. You want to talk about joint account. Is it a good thing to have a joint account as partners or as husbands and wives? Is it a good thing? Would you like to Let's hear your opinion. I don't want it to just be all that I have put down on the paper today to discuss. I want you to tell me your opinion. You're free to disagree with whatever I'm going to say, and then you're free to, just, put your own opinion across so that, we all can share knowledge. We can rub minds together and see, because at the end of the day, what we want to achieve is that, we have a successful home as a woman of valor, and what is expected of us. Don't forget, a woman that is able to stand the test of times, that is able to face the challenges that is faced with in her relationship, in her marriage, and when things is not going as expected between you and your husband, that can still stand and be a woman and be bold. So we will be discussing on joint account today. I will be talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of joint account. Before I move on, I would like to appreciate all the people that has already joined us online. I would like to thank Shobi Ojeme. It says, thanks Yetunde for the invite. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on this program. And also I would like to thank my very dear Miss Mojisola Johnson. Thank you so much, sis. God bless you for joining us on this program. Much love. I'd like to thank my brother, Mr. Dolapo Awolesi, for watching. Thank you, brother. God bless you. And Noble Police as well is already on board. Thank you, Noble Police, one and only. Love you. I also like to thank Mr. Dapsy Andrew. He says, nice topic. Thank you, Mr. Dapsy Andrew. Thank you for joining. Please help us to share this program so we can invite as many friends as possible for today's program. Now, I would like to first of all talk about the advantages of joint account, or what do we mean by joint account. Joint account, is an account where two people, it could be more than two people if it is on a corporate side, but we all know we're not talking about corporate account today. We just want to talk about family, a joint account between couple or partners. So I will say joint account is the account that is being held by both partners in a home, either husband and wife, or lovers that have the level of agreement to be together. Now, joint account is not only meant for married couples. If you are living together with a civil partner or someone that you have the agreement and you're planning, like a fiancé that you're already engaged, you can have a joint account for one of the advantages that I'm going to mention later on. But so this is what joint account is meant. Now, and we have also talked about who are meant to have joint account. You're either husband and wife or fiancé, engaged partners. I will not encourage people that are just like at the level of boyfriend and girlfriend to go into a joint account of any nature, because we, for obvious reasons. But now let's talk about the advantages, because I know joint account is a very, very sensitive issue. A sister asked this question about 3 weeks ago to say, is it good to have a joint account? Well, majority of women will say joint account is not good. It is not, should not be encouraged, should not be promoted. And I know some men will also agree with that, to say joint account is not good, and the disadvantages is more than the advantages. Now, we have seen and heard a lot of situations that that has happened in life, people's experience, personal opinions, and things that has happened where husband and wife will have a joint account, just one account, where they took each other's vow very seriously, and you know, whatever they do in unity. All the husband's money at the end of the month will come to one account, and the husband's income at the end of the month will come to the same account. Whatever they want to do, they will do together. If they want to, they know your problem is my problem and my problem is your problem. They have a budget where every month we say, this is the amount we're giving to your mommy, this is the amount we're giving to my mother, this is the amount we're giving to, and if any problem arises in either couple's family, they will come together to say, okay, your brothers are my brothers now, your sisters are my sisters now, this is the amount we can afford to help our families, our extended families, any children expenses that comes into the family will be distributed out. The couples will live in unity to kind of, no one is cheating the other. In this kind of situation, what we call an ideal world, this will be very perfect, and there is no woman that will want to object to having a husband, a partner like this, and a situation like this. But having said all of this, we know that, and it's not like people have not done this in the past. Yes, this has been done in the past. This has happened. Many people have practiced this, and many are still practicing this, and it's working for them very, very well. But if I must check the ratio and the percentage of the joint account situation, this situation that has failed, I'm going to say that the percentage of failed joint account venture is more than the successful joint account ventures. We are going to be talking about situations that leads to joint account failing, which will come under the disadvantages. Now, let's talk about the advantages first. If you have a joint account with your spouse, with your partner, it will be easy to pay your joint bills, the house bills. It will be easy to pay your rent and your mortgages. You can budget food bills. The wife will have the opportunity to budget for food because it's the same account and you are all going to feed, and your family, your children, I mean, when I mean family, I'm talking of immediate family now. They're going to feed from it as well. So you both know that whatever you're bringing into the purse, into the pot of joint account is for the family, and it helps you to budget for regular costs and, you know, like planning holiday, family holiday in the future, and, you know, so on and so forth. If you are partners and just engaged, it will help you to plan ahead of wedding, and you wouldn't have to worry, because then you can budget every month like that to say, this is the amount that I'm going to put aside. Now, when you say joint account as well, the reality is when both partners have to put everything they earn into the account, could be a little bit threatening, and this is why people don't want to do it at all. Not because we're talking about the advantages. I will advise that if you want to embark on a mission of joint account, it does not necessarily have to be everything that you're earning, because like everybody sometimes still needs a little bit of, you know, privacy. Even though there shouldn't be that much privacy, but I know majority of men, women, ladies, they don't really mind, but men, as I was meant to believe or know, is that your wife shouldn't know all of your capacity. Men likes to a little bit more reserved inside, most especially when it comes to finances, because there is this belief that if a woman knows that you have £1,000, for example, she will be budgeting and planning around your £1,000 for you. And I'm not going to deny that that will be the fact in some cases. But so therefore, because of this, men will not like to disclose everything that they're earning. And women, over the years, because this is 21st century, have learned, you know, from this. And also, women also sometimes do want to have a little bit of something for themselves, and they don't really like to, let me just say, we don't really like to disclose everything that comes into our hand as well. But even if this is still your belief, you can still do a joint account. So what you have to do is, the two of you need to sit down and agree together. Okay, for the advantages of a joint account, why don't we agree to put aside every month this so amount of money, maybe £1,000 every month, to go in the joint account. I don't have to know everything that you earn. You don't have to know everything that I earn. That is if that openness is not in that marriage or in that relationship. But you can still have a joint account as under mutual agreement that every month you will do a standing order to this particular account. And you will both have access to it. You will both know that this money is for children expenses, is for house shopping at the end of the month, because, you know, things work differently in different homes. That, you know, the wife might be paying the council tax, the husband will pay the rent, or somebody will charge the light or pay bills. Every home has the way that they do their things, and whatever way or method you are using in your home, as long as it works better for you, I'm not asking you to change what works best for you. Please keep it up. But if you're looking for means by which there is not much of shoulder rubbing every month, or arguments or disagreements every month, to be able to have a lesser argumentative relationship, you might want to embark on a joint account, as in contributing certain amounts of money to be able to build up the trust. What you can do is start with a little amount at first, because since everybody is going to have access to this account, if you don't trust your husband or your partner, or you don't trust your wife that they might be, or maybe they're a little spender than yourself, you don't want to commit to like £1,000 to start with. Maybe you can start with as little as £200 every month, and to say this £200 is just going to be there for emergency use only. We still carry on. And even if there is no emergency usage, this money can still be there and will build up as a family saving. At the end of the year, you will realize how much you have been committed to save. And through this, even both you and your partner or your husband can be able to trust and develop, you know, trust with each other more. Trust is a big issue in relationship, in marriages. Husband don't trust wife, wife does. So everybody does their own thing. And when one needs money that is for joint ventures, it becomes argument. Sometimes money is the reason why majority of marriages you know, is broken down, and, you know, many divorces has happened because wife will say the man is not pulling weight, or maybe one is working and one is not working, and the other is feeling the pressure. But if both parties are working, you might want to explore that, because it is a good idea. Before I go on, I would like to also acknowledge the joining and of Mr. F. Ogunleye. Thank you for watching this program. Nadia Arise, thank you. And she says joint accounts can be for bills. Yes, saving accounts can be for any holiday or buying or building a future business together. Individual accounts can be for each partner to spend their money for however they want it. Exactly. Like and love icons is free. Please kindly show the presenter love. Now I beg the beg go. Thank you, Mr. Dapsy. Andrew, thank you for your support. I love, thank you, God bless you. Nadia has rightly said, you know, you can have this joint account and still be able to have your own personal account to do your own thing. I know these days it is a bit difficult for husband and wife to join hands and build house together. It works better, like I said earlier, for some family, but some women, it doesn't matter what you say now, because they have had experiences or they have seen things that has happened to people. They have learned from it, and they really don't want to go that part at all of building houses together with their husband, even if they know that the man is honest and committed, because there has been cases where couple will join hands together to build a house and, you know, oversee, and then, you know, things will happen, and if they marry, if they get separated, and people have to go their own way, and then the man kind of take hold of everything. But now I can tell you, whatever you do as well, if you're legally married, and whatever you do, you know, you might want to be a little bit wise as well, not to just put everything 100% on trust, to at least have some kind of legal documents. If you're buying a land together with your husband, don't say go and buy for it. There is a case of a friend. That when I say a friend, not a, you know, friend, but I would say a friend, that share this situation, that as a trusted friend of hers to buy her a house in Nigeria and was sending money. Of course, the house was bought, but what happened? The man put the house in his name rather than the friend's name. And when she went to Nigeria now, where the document has been an excuse, and, you know, eventually the documents came up and it was the man's name on it. And she did say, you know, how come? And he said, well, there are so many documents to sign and I cannot be DHLing paperwork every now and again. Okay, let's go and do transfer of ownership, and I can assure you till tomorrow that transfer of ownership is not done. It turned to a big argument. You know, what can you do? What is taken is taken. You know, threaten with police, or you report to the court of law. But when you consider all the money that you're going to spend to, you know, go through all this process sometimes, and when you have things going on in the country where you are based, you are not going to have the time for all the legal attendance to court and all that. So people have had different experiences, but in honest with you, these were relationship of just friends, like I said. So we need to be careful now, whether you are a woman of valor or you are a man of virtue. We still also need to learn from whatever we have experienced in our life one time or the other, not just what we've personally gone through, but what has happened around us. So if you're doing something with your husband, if you're legally married, there is no harm in both of your name being on this legal document, just so that you can at least feel a little bit safe somehow, rather than, you know, blocking it out altogether. So it can still be done on agreement, and knowing that whatever you have both, you know, put together is for the future of your children. Now, there might be a questioning of, what if my husband or if my wife has got other children either before marriage, or, you know, what they called outside marriage, you know, kids. It does happen. It's the reality of life. Yeah, but things can still be done, because, you know, there has to be will, and, you know, whoever is entitled to what still have to, you know, you have your 50% of whatever you have both worked hard for, and things can be done, you know, in a very much legal way. So, but at least it might not even have to go to this extent. It might just be because you can be a little bit, we can be a little bit paranoid of trust, and, you know, but if this is the problem, you can embark on some of these options, making sure everything is legally documented. But it's still worth, you know, trying and, you know, giving a go. But you might want to take it little step at a time. So this some of the advantages that is there, and sometimes it promotes mutual relationship and understanding between couples. When you both know, I know of another couple as well that they were having disagreements and things is not going right as expected in the marriage, but because they have both heavily invested in each other's life, they have both heavily invested in the mortgage property. You know what? The husband said, I am not moving out of this house. And the wife said, neither am I. So they were both stuck in the house. No one wants to leave that. I'm not going to leave this house for you. We built this together, we did that. They was, having separate rooms and, but it is still only one living room. So at some point they will still have to come together in the living room and chat together and, and from there, moving forward, there will be jokes and stuff like that. And before you know it, this was meant to be like a very sour relationship, turn around to be successful and a very happy ending. And I'll tell you, at the time that the situation happened, it is something that everybody was ready to go. But one thing was holding them together. It might be, something not to look at. We might say it is material thing that has, kept them together. But it is of an advantage to that situation, because the man, if it's just like a bag and this and that, will have just packed and leave because there is nothing to lose. But the man thought how much, he has invested and thought, no, I'm not going to go. Where will I start from again? No way. And you know what? They made up. So, look at things like this when you're both committed to each other and you think of the love that you started with, and things can still work for better. Now, another thing that I want to mention is it can prevent arguments about money, because it's not going to be like every month you're waiting on your husband to give you money for this and money for that, because you all know that the money is automatically going into that account. So that would, kind of solve some sort of problem as well. Before I talk about the disadvantages, I'm going to go on a very short break. And so please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And please continue to share, and so show us some likes and loves. We love you too from Noble People Television. I'll be right back after 2 minutes.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
It's time for us to gather together.
I'm saying yes, because yes means positivity.
I say yes to a better healthcare system because nobody's life should have to be cut short for things that can easily be fixed.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better creative industry because it will boost our economy and make our country greater.
I'm saying yes, we can do it. About road, we can do it. About infrastructures, we can do it. Good education, yes, we can do it.
Join the movement. Say yes to a better Nigeria.
Yes to a better Nigeria.
Join the evolution by visiting the website www.yesnigeria.net.
You're welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. Welcome back to Women of Valor program on Noble People Television. You can watch us live on Facebook, Noble People International Magazine. You can watch us live on YouTube. You can watch us live on our website, www.noblepeoplemedia.org. I would also like to appreciate other people that have joined us on this program. Pastor Israel Wright Olakunle, thank you for watching all the way from Nigeria, I believe. My dear friend Molikat Omolade Iyola, thank you for joining us on this program. Mr. Effort Dotun Ogunle said you are welcome. Thank you. Now, Miss Nadia Royce has also contributed and says joint account can. Oh, okay, sorry. That is the last message I read. Sorry about that. Then Mr. Samod Adeshokbe is watching. Thank you very much. And Daddy is watching all the way from Nigeria. Dr. Amos Adekboju. Thank you, Daddy. That's my big daddy, my mommy's brother. Thank you very much for joining us. You're blessed, Daddy. My sister, Susan Oduala, is watching as well. Thank you, sister. God bless you. Miss Omofola Shade Adeoshun is watching as well. Thank you. Dr. Amos Adekboju said, joint account builds trust and encourages frugality. Please encourage couples to try it, to believe it. To believe the benefits, Dr. Amos Adekboju. Thank you very much, Daddy. Frugality, I will say, means the quality of being economical with money or food. So if we do joint account, what that is trying to say is it encourages us to be economically be able to manage our finances regarding food, because then we know this is our budget. Sometimes we cannot say this is the amount that we spend on foods in a month, and we need to budget everything to be able to plan and have savings with our finances, because if we just there are so many financial programs on Noble People Television where we're taught how to manage our finances and how we can make savings. If we don't have budget, then we just see that, you know, we just dip our hand anytime, anyhow, and it just come and go, and at the end of the day, time is going and we're not making any savings at all. Alaba Patterson, the Prince is watching. Thank you very much, brother. God bless you. Hope family is good. Mr. Adekombi Isaac as well is watching. Thank you very much. Aregbajumo is watching. Thank you, sir. God bless you. George Godwin, that is Ayaba's husband. Thank you. My brother, Mr. Dolapa Wole, said, thanks for watching with me, Princess Awofeso. Princess Awofeso, thank you. We appreciate you as well. Please continue to share the program. Mr. Olubumi Ayola, my brother from the church, thank you very much. Mr. Dapsy Andrew says, well, though, I don't believe in our politicians, but I'm just saying yes. Okay, that is to the advertisement. So Mr. Dapsy Andrew is saying yes to positivity. Yes, we can do it. I say yes too. Miss Olubumi Ojutalayo is watching. Thank you. Mr. Adeaga, I think, is replying. Mr. Dapsy saying, Dapsy, we need fresh breeze in Nigeria. Of course we do. Well, it is well, yes. Mr. Temi Babs is watching as well. Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining me on this program. I hope you are learning one or two things. What we discussed before we went on break briefly is that we should try and explore joint account in our marriage or our relationship if we are engaged. So it can help us to kind of save towards even the wedding, and we don't have to go committing the whole of the salary. We don't have to commit a huge amount to start with. To build up the trust, we can start as little as 200, even if you want to do £100, or even if you're, from abroad, it doesn't matter, maybe 10,000, naira. I don't know which other part of the world you're watching me from, but the amount that is not going to be too detrimental for you, if anything, if you get any surprises. Now, I will briefly talk, before I talk on the disadvantages, we're going to have the line open today for us to call in. If you have your opinion and you want to discuss with us, it'd be good to hear from a man to call us and see what they think about joint account. I know what women think. We think we don't want any surprises, ugly surprises, after we have contributed money, and then maybe my husband likes to drink, maybe my husband likes to spend money, maybe my husband is this and that. These are our excuses as women. If your husband is the one that like partying and doesn't really know when to stop when spending, if he finish spending his own personal money, he's going to dip into the joint account as well for money that is meant for the family usage. These are kind of things we're going to talk about on the disadvantage. Please, we want to hear from you. The number to call is 0207 450 5382. I repeat, if someone can help me type this number as well, 0207 450 5382. I'll say one more time, it's 0207 450 5382. So please, you can call us on this program. Before we start to receive call, I will quickly talk about the few disadvantages that could happen. Now, one of them is if your partner turns out to be unreliable, and I'm sorry to use that word unreliable, but it has no other word to use than being unreliable, or the relationship turns sour. Now, I'm not saying we're going to have a relationship that is 100%, reliable in that sense. There will always be one thing or the other, in every marriage. There is no such perfect marriage or no such perfect relationship. But some are willing to work on whatever the ifs and buts in their home and still give it a try, and not letting those ifs and buts, get in the way of the progress of the family. So if your partner or your husband or your wife is not reliable, you think, like I mentioned earlier, they're a big spender. Some women, when they go shopping, they don't know when to stop and where to stop. They just want to carry on spending. They will finish spending some irrelevant things that is not needed. They will buy them, and a lady was discussing with me that the number of pair of shoes that she has accumulated, and this actually really turned something sour, that it kind of broke up the relationship, because the husband thought, no, this is becoming abnormal, and that gave her a wake-up call to say, really, how many of these shoes is she really wearing? And then she realized that she has actually gotten a bigger, much more problem than what she thought, because it's kind of like an obsession. Buying anything, any shoe that can fit her, she will just go for it, and spending out of pocket just because, she just likes to buy shoes. If she has blue, it will have like 8, shades of blue, because she's got to have all the shades. This can be a little bit of unreliability. In the case of men, maybe your husband likes to drink, or your partner just likes to party with friends and like to do what I call serve them round. Men that like going clubbing, like in Nigeria, they use the phrase serve them round. Like, your husband, when they go to beer parlor, if they meet like 10 people sitting at a table, they will just call the attendant to just serve them round and pay for it, and then drink, and then it's just, serving everybody around. Then you cannot, because there are people doing this for real, then the kind of husband or partner can be seen as unreliable, and what is going to be a major aspect of your family spending cannot be kept under such man's spending. Another thing you can do here is you say, okay, each party cannot withdraw. There are different ways by which you can manage joint account. There is one that gives everybody unlimited access. There are some cautions that you want to take to say, okay, either party cannot take more than £100 at a time without the other. And if it's going to be like even £101 or like the limit each person can, take individually, it cannot be more than 1,000 naira. If it's going to be 1,001 naira, then it has to be both people signing, both parties signing. So in this case, there will not be cash card given to you by the banks. It will be checkbooks, or you both go to the bank and withdraw them. So you will have a way by which you can put little caution, to your joint account, but you can still try. Don't forget, like, even if it's like children's school fees and stuff like that, it's good to go in the children into the joint account, so both parents knows that they are contributing. And bless some men, in some homes it's the men that just foot all the bills because they just the man that wears a trouser in the house. Some men will say we share 50-50, most especially in diaspora, that we all know how hard it is to earn money. Anywhere in the whole world it is hard to earn money, but in this country where we are, United Kingdom, there are so many bills and everybody will have to contribute. If we can't leave all this and responsibility to our husband, neither should it be left to the wife. Both parties has to contribute. It is just a way that can make things easy and prevent unnecessary arguments at the end of every month. And if your interest is your husband's interest and you both have a common goal, you wouldn't struggle to do this at all. Now, another disadvantage is you could therefore end up losing out to someone you thought you could trust. Now, joint account could cause it could on its own cause a breakup. There was another couple that was married that I know that they have a joint account. And of course, there was an investment opportunity that came to the husband. And it was the husband's decision to say, okay, let's go for this joint account. And I think the family invested like £15,000 into this venture that they were meant to gain, even almost doubling up the money. But to be honest with you, things didn't go as planned or as expected. And this marriage eventually sadly broke, went, it was, everybody went their own way. And there were 4 children involved in this marriage. And the reason for the dissolution was because the husband is mismanaged funds. I think I have a caller. I'm gonna take this call. Hello, good afternoon. This is Women of Valor on Noble People Television. Hello. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, I can hear you, but it's not loud. It's not loud. I can't hear you. Please try.
I can hear you clearly here.
Okay, now I can hear you now. Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can I ask of your name and where you're calling from, please?
My name is Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams.
I'm calling from London.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. William.
Yeah.
What is your contribution, please?
First of all, I would like to appreciate your efforts. It's not everybody that will really want to bring this kind of topic out because it's a very crucial topic.
Yes.
It's a very crucial one. It's not something that we just look at it with a levity high. But one thing I will have to take it bit by bit.
Okay, sir.
Number one, we'll look at it. In life, we have different classes of human beings.
Yes.
We have the rich people.
Yep.
We have the average people.
That's correct.
We have the poor people.
Yep.
I'm not saying they are poor people.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I know
Let's privilege. Yeah, sure.
Well, have those three classes of people
Yep.
in this world.
Yep.
I will take it from first. Like, well, the Dangote likes, the Bill Gates likes, and all those.
Yep.
I don't think they will have that audacity, or they have the infantry to start thinking about joining accounts with their partners, with their couple, or
You're very correct. That is true. Yeah.
yeah. So I think you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they will have that mind thinking, let me sit down and let me have me and my partner, we have to have the same account.
That is correct. Yes.
So, and when we look at the average people will look at it, yes, okay, we need to, let's look at it from they will look at it from one angle.
Yep.
Is my partner cheating on me? Who is going to be at risk when we open the account together?
Yeah.
The man will look at it. Am I going, after doing that, after spending all my life, is he not going to drive me out of this house? Or when we will have the joint account, is he not going to punish me? Most especially in this country,
Yeah.
whereby we have whereby the women has the power to do and undo things.
Yeah.
So it's a very dicey topic, and we'll talk about the lower class. I won't call them the poor people. I'm sorry to use that word on here.
Yeah.
The lower class people.
Yeah.
I don't think even there will be the people arguing that, because they will look at it in future. Let's save money together.
Yeah.
Because their mentality will look at it. Oh, it's good for us to save money so that we can get money. It's good for us to have the same account so that we can do things together.
That's correct.
If you are separately doing your thing together, believe me, you will get to where you are going. I'm not saying joint account is not good, but we will look at it psychologically.
Okay.
What is, like, there is a fallacy of composition that says what is good for one may not be good for all.
Yeah, that's correct.
I will explain that. When you are in a football pitch, if you are watching a football match,
Yeah.
one person stand up
Yeah.
to watch, everybody will see.
Mm-hmm.
If one person is sitting down and everybody at the pitch stands up, you know that one particular person will not see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand it?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, that is what is good for all might not good for.
One is good for one, might not be good for all. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the fallacy of composition. So if people might look at it and say, wow, it's what I want to do. It depends on your mentality.
Yeah.
You understand? It depends on what you are thinking. But that does not prove that they are in love.
Not at all. Joint accounts cannot prove love. No.
It doesn't.
Actually, if the love is not there from the beginning, the trust is, they can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they can do. Even if the trust, the only thing they need to have together,
Yeah.
when they have trust, and their primary motive of having that joint account, there should not be a self-centered minded person among them.
Okay.
A selfish person should not be there.
Okay.
Someone who is all about, it's all about me, or someone who wants to be the head, where he or she is supposed not to be. You understand?
Yeah.
So in this kind of topic, it's always like, the bottom line is that it's not a yardstick to marriage. It's not a yardstick to love.
No.
It's not
Not at all.
It's not something that will let you remain. Maybe if you are suffering in something, if you are suffering, you are passing through a lot in the relationship. That doesn't mean because of the joint account, someone will now hold you. Someone will tell you, yes, you are not going because of the bank account. No. Because a lot of people will not use it. Yes, we are sharing the same account. I'm going to deal with him, or I'm going to deal with her.
Yeah. Which is one of the disadvantages because,
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the disadvantages is more
than the advantages. Yeah. Okay.
When you look at it vividly, you will look at it. But the only thing is that it's going to promote and elevate whatever
Yeah.
Like the way you said there are some people that normally they go outing when they're outside. They always have the table round, which I must say to you that I'm part of that kind of something. But it doesn't affect my account.
So that means, Mr. William, your wife cannot trust you on joint account.
Sometimes, yes. If I go out with my wife, I will tell. If I see people around there, I will tell them to have them around. It's better than take money to church or start giving people who doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Serving people around doesn't mean it's like some people. I'm an proper African man.
Okay.
And sometimes they say go and do sarah or go and give people hands. By doing that, you are giving hands to people.
So sometimes even when you go to joints and then you serve people around, you sometimes doing sarah as well.
Yes.
So then that means people should be careful on what they take from people when you go to joints and people is giving you free food.
I'm not saying as a person, I'm not doing as a I'm telling you categorically that
Okay.
you give hands to people.
Yes. Oh, I see what you mean. I got your point now.
I'm not saying I'm doing that, but
Yeah. Like you feel it's like giving yes, yeah.
Giving out to people, like let them feel fine.
Sure.
Okay. Those are the areas we're looking at. You understand?
Yes, Mr. William.
Joint account issue, it's a good thing, but you have to be skeptical about it.
Yeah.
Whenever you're taking the decision.
Okay.
It's not something you just jump into, because when you are there, most women use it as a yardstick. Anything you do to them, any man or men hearing me now, they have to be very careful if they are taking that decision.
Okay.
Taking that decision is a lifetime decision.
No, it doesn't have to be lifetime. If it's not working out, you can walk back to the bank and close the account. Everybody will take.
Everybody would take, but before you could have that mind to result to dissolution of the account.
Yep.
That means something must have been going on terribly.
Yeah.
So it's better not to buy what you cannot choose. So my father used to tell me, you have to tell me you cannot climb the mountain when you're at the bottom. Not when you get to the middle. You say you can't go anymore. You have to go there.
You have to go all the way.
You have to, There's no way going back.
Okay.
Oh, that is it.
Okay.
I'm advising. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. But it depends on the class you belong to.
Yeah. That is
true. The class you belong to.
Yeah.
When your class, require you to go on joint accounts, you can go and do it.
Yeah.
But if you like the people like Bill Gates, you're talking about them, how do you think that we even have that mind?
No, because even everybody, we have more than enough. Yeah.
With Madame and Madame be at the front or Madame be at the back.
That is true. That's true, Mr. William.
Yeah, it's a very funny.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. God bless you. Thank you. If you want to call us to contribute, the number to call is 0207 450 5382. 0207 450 5382. Mr. William has made his opinion known that as for him, it is not in agreement with a joint account, and he stated all his reason. And I agree with him that rich people that are very, very much more privileged than the others, they wouldn't even be talking of joint. But it's not like they wouldn't have joint account, Actually, these are the people that we have an account that the card is just there. Anybody goes in. Nobody monitors what anybody does because, the money is there. But for average classes and that are trying to meet up with the demands of life, and if you're going to be arguing at the end of every month, you haven't, contributed your own money, or you haven't done your part in the home, in the marriage, what we are saying, one of the advantages is it can help you solve this monthly argument because everybody knows where they need to put this money by standing order at the end of the month. And the purpose for this money is there already. It could be even a standing order direct debit. you know, for the family, things like mortgage because or your rent, it has to be paid anyway. You know, the mandatory things that you can't do anything about, you can't run away from the responsibility, your rent, your water bill, your gas bill, your electricity bills, your council tax, you can't do anything about it. It's got to be paid. So rather than having the weight on the woman or the weight on the man, you can do something little to say, okay, this is what our base is normally, even if it is quarterly that you pay. But if you contribute the money, you know, if you stream it down into this account on a monthly basis, you know, it can relieve you some argument when the bill dropped. But like we said initially, that whatever is working well for you in your home presently, please keep doing it and God will uphold your home. Another disadvantage we have talked about that is much common is, what if I've done it and then we build things together? You know, like we said, if you might have, you know, more than enough that you're building a house together. What if, you know, you're building the house in Nigeria and then I'm hearing that you're taking girls to the home or something like that? No woman is going to like that. But the fact that we are saying this does not mean it could not be the other way around. We have seen men being here working, you know, 7 days a week and sending money to Nigeria or to African country or back home to their wife to build them houses. And the wives have done, you know, contrary. Like I explained earlier, a man did it to a lady friend, but then it could be the other way around. So there is nothing that says, you know, either party could not be bad. It's not only men that are bad. Women can't be the bad person in that relationship as well. Before I go any further, let me appreciate Mr. Temi Babs. Thank you for joining us. And Mr. Adeaga says, Dapsy Andrew for Governor 2019. Yes, he can do it. I believe so, Mr. Dapsy Andrew. Yes, you can. So please let us know when the campaign will be starting, and then we will join you on Noble People Television. We will advertise, and then, you know, yes, let's know which state as well you'll be going for the gubernatorial election. Lady Origami Sir Adis, thank you for watching. Mr. Larry Fash Eva says, nice one, well done. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Mr. Dapsy says, ha ha ha. For me, where make them go kill me, Naija, very good friend of you will not be killed, you will live. That Mr. Adebayo says, Dapsy, sorry to hear that. Oh, sorry about that. I think because a good friend of yours was killed today. Sorry about that. May so rest in peace. We are not sincere to ourselves in Nigeria. Maybe God will help our country. God will definitely help us. Prince Adwa is watching. Thank you very much. Mr. Dapsy Andrew says, in my own opinion, I believe in individual accounts. I know if we go kill myself, Joe. And okay. Good point, the caller. I think, yes, the caller is did make some good points that we need to understand. You cannot, because look, I gave an example of the couple that, because of the house that they are together, the man refused to go out. But in a situation where you're facing an abuse in your marriage, either from the wife or from the husband, either way, you cannot say because you have invested so much. There is no investment that is worth your life. Your life first. You must, you know, give yourself the space, the breathing space for safety. So don't, because of your investment or because of joint account of how much you've put in, you want to stay in a very, you know, not nice relationship. Miss Olutayo is watching. Thank you. Prince Adeda Kwararomi is watching as well. Thank you for joining us. And Miss Oluta said, well done, sister. Thank you too. Mr. Olatempo Alashepe is watching. Thank you, brother, for your support. And Mr. Dapsu says, kudos to you, sis. Thank you. Kudos to you too. Ayaba Esther George is watching. Thank you very much. He said, well done, Auntie. Thank you, my sis. God bless you. Thank you all for joining us. Before we bring the program to our close, I would also like to remind us of the Noble People International Magazine event that is coming up on the 18th of February. It's a Valentine thing. at 777 Old Kent Road. That is the Empire Lounge, opposite Toys and Ross, Old Kent Road, SE151NZ. From 2 p.m. is paparazzi. If you want to be interviewed on the red carpet, please come and join us on the day. And the event will start from 3 o'clock. Ayaba Esther George is going to launch the video of one of our recent album. That is the Song of Solomon. It's a love day. It's a Valentine dance. Come with your husband, come with your wife, come with your lovers, your fiancé. Even if you're still, single, please come. It's not just only for married people. Come and marry, and there is no gate fee. It is free. The launching is there for the video. We expect you to come and support what God is doing in the life of Noble People International Magazine, and the launcher of the album as well, what God is doing in her life, Ayaba Esther George. Please come and celebrate with her on the day. The song to be launched is about love, and it is very, very good. I have watched a clip of the video, and it's very, very interesting. I look forward to see you on the 18th of February. And before I close, I would just like to round up to say, it is worth trying, most especially if you are a young couple and you're just starting. You can always try something, and if it's not working out for you, you don't have to continue to do it. You can explore it. And if you have had your bad experience in the past, that is that women of valor out there, there are certain lessons we need to train our children when they're going into marriage and relationship. We don't need to use all the negative things that we have gone through in our lifetime to discourage our children. Some of us women, we have discouraged and said things in the ears of our children, our daughters, so much that they're finding it difficult to maintain a relationship. And these children, they look around them. There was a girl that said, now you're asking me to go and, get married. She said, she literally just said, I looked around me and I'm not finding, too much of positive encouragement around me. And, women of valor, we need to be positive. We need to encourage our children on the positive side. The fact that we didn't have it on the bed of roses doesn't mean our children is going to, have the same problems in life. Don't forget, this is the 21st century. The way things were when you were younger and when you were courting, your arrangement then, the way love works and everything is far, far different from now. But we don't want to plant too much negativity in the mind of our young men and our young lady. If you're a mother there with sons, don't teach your sons things that will make them to think when they finish eating their cake, it's still going to be in their hand. If a boy or a young man treats his or her fiancé or wife in the best way, it only shows that it's been raised by a queen, and you can only but be proud of yourself that, I've done a good job, through the help of God, because, my son has turned out right. But if you're not putting the right thing in their head, they will think they can treat their wife or fiancé just the way, even if they experience and seen you being maltreated by their father or by their stepdad or something, you still must say to them that, this is not the way it should be, this is the way it should be, and you can always encourage them. Don't use your children as a revenge to say, I know some women will say to their daughter-in-law or to their son to say, your father never pampered me that much. Why are you carrying bags for your wife? Why are you doing shopping for your wife? Please, women of valor, remember, when a son treats his wife or fiancé very well, it only shows and proves that you are a queen and you have raised a prince that is going to become a king. Until I come your way next week, Monday at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, stay blessed. And continue to pray that, things continue to work out better for you. My name is Yetunde Oloyinka Okeshola, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much for your love and support. God bless you. Please continue to watch Noble People TV. We love you all. Bye for now.
Yetunde máa jẹ́ Okeshola tí ń jẹ́ mama òkìkí. Bàbá adúpẹ́ o, bàbá adúpẹ́ o, bàbá adúpẹ́ o, lórí adé àga. Noble People's International, now you be Baba. Noble Radio, Noble TV, I dey hello. Noble People's International.